As an administrator, you have the ability to change your notification settings for absolutely every single user on the system. It might be that you're looking at changing your notification settings, having your intranet launched for 6 months or so, or it could be that you're looking at this ready to set your notifications in preparation for your launch. To do this, access your profile picture, which brings out your profile panel, application settings, control panel, and then scroll down to find your manage notification settings. Now, every single user has their own personal settings, and they can find their own personal settings via clicking into the notifications icon and then clicking onto that little cog icon, or it may appear as sort of 3 little dots on your site, okay? Either way, click into that icon and they will be able to find their own individual notification settings. What we're looking at here is the administration option. So what you set here will override anything that a user has set, okay, depending on the options that you select. Now, first of all, when you come in, you have 3 options: email, notification, and push, and these are simply selected via a tick box option. If you click receive email, your users will receive an email for that activity. If you select notification, they will receive a notification in the system for that activity. And then a push notification is to their mobile device. This is purely if they have the Interact app downloaded, and this is also dependent on their device, okay? Because it could be that that user has it downloaded, but they may not have enabled their notifications for that application. Also, depending on their device, they can choose whether or not that notification could come through on their lock screen. It may only show if they are using their device at the time the notification comes through, etc. So it is something to think about. Now, as you choose each one, okay, click confirm and they will save. In the advanced options, you have every single type of notification, so you can go through each option on a more granular scale if you want to. However, if you change it at the parent, it will change at all the child items anyway. So you can, of course, change them independently if you want to. Once you do change them, there is this save option at the bottom. Now, if we were to click save now, this would only save and be apparent for any new profiles that are created. This will not update existing profile notification settings. They will only update if you click force. That will change every individual user's notification settings to what you have set here. If you click lock, that will also mean that when a user goes into their own personal notification settings, email, notification, and push for app mention, this will be greyed out, this icon, so they won't be able to change their settings. If you're forcing them, I would then suggest locking them, because forcing is only forcing for that one save, and therefore it would mean that a user could go back in and change the settings. For example, they might want them switched off, okay? But as part of the business, you're using app mentioning and you are saying it's an important option. So therefore, obviously they can come back in and change that and turn it back off. So if you lock it, they can't. So forcing and locking will mean that the changes that you have made will remain in place and your users will no longer change them. You can go through all of your settings and set these up, okay? And once you're happy, click on save and your changes will save and you will receive a save changes message at the top of the screen when this has completed. And there it is.